inclusive, apreciar o campo de futebol e o belíssimo estádio. Uma outra inovação diz respeito à ênfase dada ao judiciário nesse evento. No âmbito do processo político, tivemos a oportunidade de contar com o apoio do ministro Herman Benjamin, do Superior Tribunal de Justiça do Brasil, que trabalhou incansavelmente para agregar às discussões técnicas os juízes e promotores de justiça de todo o mundo, que se dedicarão a uma profícua troca de experiência no âmbito da Conferência de Juízes e Promotores sobre Água. Uma outra inovação, e eu fico por aqui, por uma iniciativa do Brasil e pela primeira vez, uma edição do Fórum Mundial da Água, contamos com uma plataforma de consultas na internet, ampla e democrática, em apoio a todos os processos. Essa plataforma, denominada Sua Voz, teve mais de 300 mil pessoas contribuindo efetivamente na escolha e organização dos temas das sessões que se iniciam hoje à tarde. Quero também aproveitar essa oportunidade para expressar minha gratidão a todas as pessoas que tornaram esse evento possível. Aos meus amigos do Conselho Mundial da Água, pela confiança depositada. Aos profissionais que entregaram os diversos processos preparatórios, alguns dos quais dedicaram um precioso tempo, voluntariamente. Aos meus amigos diretores da Agência Nacional de Águas, que não mediram esforços para viabilizar esse evento. Esse agradecimento se estende aos diretores que já concluíram seus mandatos, que sem o suporte não teríamos chegado aqui. Vicente, Paulo Varela, Lotufo, Gisela, sempre atentos e confiantes. Houve um período que ficamos, Ney Maranhão e eu, conduzindo os destinos da agência, torcendo para que os novos diretores não só assumissem as obrigações junto à ANA, mas também os destinos do Fórum. E os novos diretores, Cristiane Dias, Oscar Cordeiro e Marcelo Cruz, não faltaram a este apoio. Ao ministro Sarney, pelo indispensável e incondicional apoio. Aos companheiros do governo do Distrito Federal, em especial à ADASA, e aos companheiros da ABDIB, pela estreita colaboração em todos os momentos. Ao meu amigo Rodrigo Cordeiro, líder de uma equipe de mais de 60 profissionais dedicados e comprometidos com esse projeto. Aos amigos que, por razões outras, iniciaram esse trabalho e já não estão envolvidos diretamente na sua organização, mas ainda comprometidos e torcendo pelo sucesso. A todos os meus amigos da ANA, sem exceção, que dedicaram uma parte do seu precioso tempo para tornar essa edição inesquecível. Aos meus companheiros de luta, que junto comigo formaram o comitê organizador do 8º Fórum na ANA, Rogério Menescal, Nádia Menegaz, Carolina Arantes, Alessandra Daibert, Magali Vasconcelos, Glauco Kimura, Jorge Faria, Maikson Rodrigues, Flávia Nogueira, Ana Carolina Rabelo, Leandro Mendes, Flávia Carneiro, Renata Emereciano e Lília Gomes. Finalmente, gostaria de agradecer as pessoas mais importantes para mim. Com certeza, tiveram mais paciência. Minha esposa Cláudia, minha filha Ana Carolina e meu filho Leonardo. Eu não lhes dei opção. Fiquei mais distante deles nesses últimos 7 anos, para hoje pudesse estar aqui orgulhoso com meus companheiros de luta, para anunciar que estamos iniciando o 8º Fórum e prontos para receber nossos amigos e nossas amigas. Espero que todos aproveitem e tornem essa edição inesquecível. Bem-vindo ao Brasil, bem-vindo a Brasília. Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada ao senhor Ricardo Andrade. Neste momento, nós ouviremos o senhor presidente honorário do Conselho Mundial da Água, Loïc Fouchon.
Mr. and Mrs. Ministers, ambassadors, representatives of international organizations, dear Brazilian colleagues from ANA, ADBIB, ADASA, MCI, and others, ladies and gentlemen, dear members of the World Water Council, dear friends of water, here we are, opening this 8th World Water Forum. As the honorary president of the World Water Council, first of all, please let me thank all our Brazilian colleagues and friends who made possible this magnificent event. Because the forums organized around the country and the World Water Council every 3 years have become indispensable gatherings for the action of the international water community. And let me express special thoughts on my friend Ricardo Andrade and all his team who are in charge of the special responsibility of the logistical organization, but also the intellectual and professional content of this 8th Forum. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is going from crisis to crisis. Political crisis, diplomatic crisis, military crisis, but also climatic, energetic, sanitary and food crisis, and of course, hydric crisis, due sometimes to overabundant water or sometimes to lack of water, which repeated dryness. The term of water-related disasters is now commonly adopted. On our planet, billions of inhabitants are suffering from this crisis every day. Our behavior, our mistakes, our selfishness are the main causes. Whereas urbanization is ever growing and creates cities where poverty is more and more spreading, when population are now urging to have access to the basic public services, and when the climate is dysfunctioning year after year, it's mainly because we humans, and especially the decision makers, have become blamed when taking political, economic and financial decisions with the objective of more production but low sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, our natural resources are unprotected, and water is one of those natural resources which is now scarce in quantity and in quality. Nowadays, several places on the earth are suffering from a growing demand and a reducing offer. Our collective and individual responsibility is to secure water availability. If we do not guarantee water security, condemn entire populations to stay out of development and basic human rights. These are reasons why we must concentrate our will and our efforts to provide water security. Water security everywhere for us all, by us all. Dear friends, if we want to implement the objective of this 8th Forum, sharing water, we need to make water available in quantity and quality at any time and for every community of men and women in the world. Provide water security means first securing availability and production of water resources. Provide water security is establish a balance between water for today and water for tomorrow, for today and for tomorrow, for us, for our children, for our grandchildren. To achieve this, we need, obviously, human genius combined to permanent innovation. Tomorrow, with the development of technologies, we will pump deeper, we will transfer water further, we will adopt more sustainable treatments and purify water more efficiently. And all this we must do while respecting biodiversity and protecting ecosystems. This is a new challenge, water for mankind and water for nature. It's not only a necessity, but a moral and civic obligation for the future generations. This is the reason why, beyond technology, the most important points are human behaviors and political will. The question of behavior is central, because today and tomorrow we must be lower and better consumers and give spirit to the relationship between mankind and nature. We must end up progressively with wasting. We must convince that to achieve permanent water availability, it requires investments and efficient management and transparency. And that a public service is costly, the price of the service being a compromise to set up. On these subjects, the question of political will is important, essential. The political function is to initiate, implement, and control the success of what we call the water home. And this success is based on 3 pillars on which is built our water home. The 3 pillars are governance, finance, and knowledge. The strengths of the pillars and a good control allow to improve the efficiency of every drop of water. This is why a complete commitment to water security allows us to share it properly. Global water security is now part of the national security for every nation and for every state and for the foreign policy of every country. We therefore need to set up a real hydro diplomacy which can be defined as the art to build peace around this vital resource. Hydro diplomacy in climate negotiation. Hydro diplomacy to explore and save new hydro spots, and hydro diplomacy to refinance water debts in the poorer cities and countries. Water security, ladies and gentlemen, will progressively be under the responsibility not only of governments, but of parliaments, of basin authorities, of metropolis, of municipalities, and village communities. Together, they will act for the respect of the right to water. The right to water, a concept so easy to formulate, but yet so difficult to enforce. The right to water must be the framework and the engine for all water security policies all over the world, now and in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of this forum in Brasilia, in Brazil, we have the opportunity to work on the implementation of different pacts for water, such as a global pact under the United Nations Authority, such as local pacts in basins and community pacts in our daily lives. This is our duty. This is our challenge during weeks and after, on the way to the next forum in Africa.